Hey you! So this is the cake that I made for Zayn. So many of you have been asking the very big question of, what flavour was it? It was a delicious chocolate beer cake with a caramel salted buttercream and a pretzel chocolate crunch. Now a lot of you have had some really good questions about this cake. And one of those is, how did I get it there safely? Well, you'll notice here you see that chocolate ganache. That is one of the key factors to getting a sculpted cake to its destination safely. It tastes delicious, and in cold weather it sets up nice and firm. Which is perfect because right now, both in Philadelphia and Texas, it's colder than a snowman's gonads. Also, the biggest contributor is probably the fact that it didn't travel in the overhead bin. Wow! When you add the colour, it really does make things pop, and you can see all those little tiny creases and crevices, especially on those mushroom flaps. Now the first step to a really good kind of dead looking skin is grime. You have to get your grime right. So what I do is a mix of brown and black food colouring, watered down, and I brush that into all the crevices. I then do patches of blue underneath my warmer tones, so that way it gives it that cold, clammy, zombie looking skin. Ugh. This cake was a bit of a beast, and it weighed just over 20 pounds. The cake itself took about 20 hours to make, which is a good thing because honestly that's all I had to make it. Once the cake was done, it got the gold London Baker sticker of approval, and now it's off to the airport. Everything's good, get on the plane, get him all tucked in, ready for the trip, and now it's time for me to just sit back and relax. Oh yeah, except for there was no relaxing. Why? Because the weather had a major freaking hissy fit and we had some of the worst turbulence ever, which of course is exactly what you want when you're traveling with an epic cake for a very epic client. But nonetheless, as you can see, it looks fantastic. And just when you thought this cake couldn't possibly get any cooler, I added a special surprise just for Zayn. And I can't believe the amount of detail that I managed to squeeze in 20 hours. The grooves on the teeth, the gums, there's even the dry blood down the chin, fungus, moss, spores. And the best part is not only did Zayn seem to really genuinely love and appreciate the cake, he even posted it on his story and called me a legend. I mean, no freaking way. It does not get any better than that. Unless, of course, you top it all off with a proper Philly cheesesteak from Philadelphia. All in all, I left at 7 AM that morning, and by 11 PM I was back in Dallas. And a huge thank you to Taryn for being one, an absolute stellar individual, and two, being on top of everything and just making this all possible.